My name is Peter Mutava. I'm the Deputy Director Operations, but in charge of debt collection. And as Alex has told you, we are not here today to tell you pay, pay, pay. Of course, we will touch on that briefly. The mandate of Higher Education Loans Board is normally broken into two. We operate under the Act, HELB Act 213A, which was enacted in 1995. And our mandate is to give loans to students studying in tertiary institutions, and thereafter collect that money back. So to students, we give loans, bursaries, and scholarships, but then we have to collect back the bit of the loans. So very quickly, I'll take you through what we are presenting to you this afternoon, and we will be speaking to the debt collection mandate because the lending bit, I will be touching on it, but we'll dwell mainly on the debt collection bit. To begin us, first is we have been able, since we started operating in advancing loans to students, we have been able to enable dreams for 1.9 million students. And to this, we have tied up a principal sum of 195.07 billion. Right away there, you can see how rich the book is. The loan repayment process has several steps that begins from skip tracing and ends with clearance. And we are saying that all loans are due for repayment upon maturity, and maturity comes when someone has been employed, if it happens earlier than the grace period of 1 year. Otherwise, if you have not been employed before the grace period of 1 year after completion of your studies, then it automatically goes that immediately after the grace period of 1 year, then you are supposed to begin paying. Now, if the account is not activated after that 1 year that we allow people to settle, then we are saying a penalty of 5,000 per month applies on that defaulted account. If that account again takes more than 90 days before it is activated, we send that name to CRMB for negative listing. And of course, we do the same. If you are paying, we do the positive listings that listing that improves on your credit score. So we have quite a number of strategies that we employ, and this is where we are requesting people in the diaspora to come and support us in implementing some of these strategies. For example, we do stakeholder engagements, for example, the diaspora, the one we are doing right now, and quite others that we have been doing. And in this, we have been talking to the communities, guarantors, and diaspora ambassadors that are out there that are supporting us. And I hope by the end of today, we shall be having more ambassadors now that we have the returnees that have touched with where they came from. So we will be requesting that you join us to become our ambassadors, especially those that have been able to pay and they have been cleared. You will tell a story how it has been. You will tell a story how your dream was empowered and you are enabled to go to where you work. So we normally also hold diaspora clinics and workshops, and we lobby for HELB clearance as a requirement, especially when you are looking for a job in the public service. Again, as I mentioned, we list in defaulters with CRMBs, and if the account becomes so difficult to collect, of course, we have outsourced some professionals in debt collection. We are likely to send your name there if payments have not come through. We also do loan repayment campaigns, especially you have seen the clip that you have just run before I begin. Those are some of the clips, the campaigns that we do so that we educate people as far as repayment of our loans is concerned. This shows a trend of where we have been, and here I'm covering 6 years. In 2019-2020, just before COVID, we were standing at a collection of 4.5 billion, and in 24-25, we were collecting 5.21 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, you find that this is not an amount that can sustain our demands in terms of the loans that our students are looking for. And that is the reason why we are calling upon more and more partners to come forward and partner with us so that we can improve these figures, and therefore we are able to meet the demands for our learners. How do we pay? It has been a challenge sometimes for the people that are living in diaspora to pay. But we have roughly 3 methods on how you can make your payment. You can self-serve, whereby you'll go to our portal and www.helb.co.ke, and you follow the prompts and then you serve yourself. We have the Wave method of paying, sendwave.com, and then World Remit, www.worldremit.com. So once you make the payment, we normally request the payer to share the information to our email on online payments at helb.co.ke. The collaborations that we are looking forward to have is to help us to collect loans from the past beneficiaries that are based in diaspora. So our request is that you join us, become our ambassadors, so that you can help us collect from the diaspora, because you realize that the budget to collect from too far like that is too high, and the government does not have that budget. And if we had the money, of course, we will spend it to loan to the students, not really travel all the way to UK, to travel to US. If we can have people that volunteer to support us in asking the others to pay back, then it will be better for us and we will save a lot. And then that saving can be used to fund another student. So we are talking about sensitizing Kenyans in the diaspora on the importance of paying back their loans. And in fact, if you pay this loan, it's like some kind of a social responsibility, because when you pay, you take another person to school. For example, someone who pays 5,000 per month, we collect 60,000, and that 60,000 is enough to take someone back to school for 1 year. You can imagine the impact. We also partner, and we are looking for enhanced partnership with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs so that they support us in the loan recovery. Well, we are doing it right now, but we are still looking forward to have a strengthened one here so that we are able to reach everyone from where you are without spending a lot of money, because of course, as I said, the budget is not there to reach out to everybody in the diaspora. The engagements that we have had before and the ones that we have found working is through the diaspora churches, diaspora communities, and diaspora events. An event like this one, we have found it work. And therefore, I thank you, those that we have been able to engage with in this space. We thank you because of the contribution you have given to us. Challenges that we have been facing, I will just speak to one here. There are quite a number, but I will want to mention about labor migration. Labor migration has been a major issue, and that is the reason why so many of us are in the diaspora, especially in the health sector. I'm glad that I saw the lady from UK, that is a potential collaborator with us, the one that is running the Foundation for Nurses. So our request to you, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora family, is that you are the pride of our nation. Through HELB loan repayment, you give another Kenyan the chance to dream, learn, and rise. Let's keep empowering dreams for you, for them, and for Kenya. Support us on loanees compliance to HELB Act 1995. We have available 80% of waiver on lump sum payment. You do 80%, you do full payment of your loan, we give you a discount of 80% on the outstanding penalties. So we are saying, HELB listens, let's talk so that we can see how far we can go. Thank you so much.